I'm trying to set my phone up. I feel like every time I go live, I'm never truly ready. I mean, I'm ready, but either way, whatever. Happy Saturday. No, Sunday. Sorry. Today is Mother's Day. We have finally made it to Mother's Day. Ashe. I appreciate you all for being here. Before I hop into it, I just want to introduce myself for those of you who are new here. My name is Natasha. I am the local skincare girly here at Naturally You Cosmetics. I formulate in small batches all natural skincare products. So from body creams to body and yoni oils, exfoliate scrubs, vegan lip glosses, and other healing tools and modalities that will and can assist you on your journey, your holistic wellness journey. So just wanted to throw that out there. Also, before we get into it, I wanted to talk to you guys really quickly about my energy cleanse bath soaks. This is for my spiritual girlies and boys who want to pretty much clear energy, call their power and energy back to them. You guys need to be doing spiritual cleanses, spiritual bath cleanses a lot. Okay, it literally will help you to release energy, clean and clear energy, help to align you, help to balance you, and all of those amazing things. So check this out, the Energy Cleanse Bath Soak. Okay, that is for you and I. And when you guys do purchase your Energy Cleanse bath soaks, you guys get a free Palo Santo stick with every purchase of the Energy Cleanse bath soaks. So be sure to check all that out on my website at naturalucosmetics.com by clicking the link in my bio. All right. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get into it. Okay, it is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day first and foremost to all of the beautiful mommies out there. I am a mommy as well. I just finished doing my daughter's hair before I logged live, which is why I was just a few minutes late. Was finishing up from doing her hair, but yes, happy Mother's Day. Okay, what a beautiful and divine time to forgive the mothers who have hurt you. To forgive the mothers who have disappointed you greatly. What is an amazing time to forgive her so that way you can move on in your spiritual ascension and in your journey. Letting the hurt go. Hey, how are you? Thank you for being here. And also thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel. This way, the algorithms will pick me up and it will bring awareness to others who are interested in all natural skincare, cosmetics, as well as my lives. So thank you. But yeah, forgiving your mother, forgiving the matriarch is so critical and so important to you healing your journey. It's so critical and so important to you guys ascending, okay? Release the hurt. Now, I'm not saying forgive your mothers, right? And then all of a sudden, if she's still being very chaotic, being very negative, continuing a relationship with her. That's not what I'm saying. You definitely want to create boundaries. You definitely want to love from a distance, okay? If you guys are still in that very chaotic space. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys for being here. Be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button while you're here. Thank you. As well to those who are going to watch this later on, as the recording itself shall soon become. But yeah, so forgiving your mothers is pretty much a way for you to heal and for you to move past a lot of the hurt. You guys got to consider a lot of our parents who had us at the times, right? They didn't have the self-care tools that we have today. They didn't have access to the resources that we have today when it comes to healing, when it comes to our spiritual ascension. There are groups, there are trauma centers, there are spiritual retreats that are put in place today to help people like you and I to get over hurt, get over pain, get over trauma, right? Maybe your mother didn't have that. Maybe she didn't have the village or the community that you felt she needed, or she felt she even needed, right? So our mothers at the time that they were raising us were only doing what they knew. They were only exercising what they knew, okay? So if they didn't know any better, if they didn't necessarily know how to love you the way that you feel you should have been loved, or communicate with you the way that you feel that you should be communicated with or to, show grace, have grace and compassion in that area. Because honestly, my mom was not the greatest growing up. She was not the greatest. Let me move this out of the way. She was not the greatest when I was growing up. But now that I am a mother and I'm raising my own children, I give my mother so much grace, so much empathy, so much love, right? Because now that I'm a mother and I'm raising my children, I'm literally starting to see the emotional roller coaster that you're on as a parent or as a mother. I'm really starting to recognize the amount of energy that it takes to raise a family, to raise yourself. And I just give my mom 10 thumbs up, a million hand claps. Like, kudos to these women who raised us with very little resources or money or village, and they literally were doing the best that they could do. But you gotta heal your relationship with the matriarch. You have to heal your relationship with your mother. Again, not saying that you have to necessarily allow her the space into your life how she used to be, right? Forgiving her is not allowing her to hurt you again. Forgiving her is more so for you to move on. Okay? So just really keep that in mind. Keep that in mind as you are in this day reflecting on motherhood, on either your own motherhood and parental skills or the parental skills and motherhood of your mother or mother-in-law or stepmother or foster mother. I'm talking about any matriarchal, any mothering figure that was in your life that may have hurt you, that may have angered you, that may have abandoned or left you. She didn't know no better, okay? And it does not mean that your anger, it does not mean that your disappointment is not valid. It does not mean that. It is simply saying, although you didn't do your best with me, Mom, I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you and I love you and I thank you for being here with me. And I thank you for trying. Because what we have to understand, guys, the greatest gift that a mother can give is life. So she fulfilled her prophecy and her destiny when she gave birth to you. She brought you into this world. She was the portal to get you here. Okay, she was the portal to bring you here. And my thing is, you want to also forgive your mother to some capacity, because you want your heart to be as light as a feather, for one. Okay, you don't need anything in the way of your manifestation. Okay, because it's hard to manifest when you're in a state of rage, when you're in a state of resentment, when you're in a state of anger. Thank you, Big Dun Data. I appreciate it. Thank you. And happy Mother's Day to the women in your life. So forgiving our mothers is more so to let her know as well that even though you didn't know better, even though you didn't have the tools, even though you didn't have the financial resources, right? Or maybe she had the right financial resources, but she didn't have the emotional maturation, the emotional maturity or intelligence to be there for you. You got to understand, you can only meet people where they're at. So if they're not, in a higher ascension state, if they're not on a higher frequency, personally, my mom, we've moved past this. We've had counseling and therapy and things of that nature. My mom has had rehab and all of that. But my mother was on crack cocaine. Okay, she was an addict for majority of my childhood into early adulthood. Well, I wouldn't say early adulthood. My mom has been clean for a while. I'm gonna say into like my preteens. My mother was a crack addict. She could not raise me and my brother. My dad had 5 children, 3 baby moms, my mom being one. And my mom got hooked on drugs and just could not raise us to the best of her ability. So we bounced around a lot. We went from my dad's mom to her mom. You know, I lived with my aunt and uncle, my uncle and his wife. I call her my aunt. It was a lot. My childhood was a lot, okay? I have a lot to be fucking pissed about. I have a lot to be pissed about. But the fact that my mother has continued to work on herself, you know how much strength it takes to get clean off of crack cocaine or any type of addictive drug or alcohol? It takes work. So I'm not gonna hang over her head all the time how she was not there for me. I was sexually molested for quite some time before I opened up about it and told my mom and then rang the alarm and it went through the family, and that's a whole nother video for a whole nother day. But I just want to tell you, there was so much that happened in my childhood for me to be angry about. I'm not going to carry that with me. I've been released that. I've been let that go. Me and my mother are like this now, even though she still drives me freaking insane. We get on each other's nerves. I recognize the strength that my mother is and what she represents. I honor her and I give her her flowers. I actually gave her flowers this rising. I gave her some beautiful flowers and a coffee. But I give her her flowers now. You know, I don't hold it over her head anymore. I forgave her. I give her grace. I give her space to continue to blossom. My mother continues to learn. It's crazy how the children, we end up parenting our parents. You know, I'm recognizing that I was born into the family that I was born into, and I was brought here through the portal, my mom, that I was brought here through for revelation, for this time that we are in now. Everything that I went through when it comes to my parents, all of the shit that they took me through, all the things that I witnessed and experienced as their child growing up, literally got me ready for this moment today. It got me ready for the woman that I am today. How I parent my own children now. How I operate in the world. How I love myself so dearly. Like, I needed all of the fucked up shit to be the woman that I am today. As crazy as that sounds. So, without making this super long, it's Mother's Day. I want us to get back to spending time with our family. I just finished my daughter's hair. I had my children clean up. I'm actually going to cook for me and my mother today. I'm going to invite her over, and she's going to come hang with my children, and I'm going to cook for us, and we probably going to kick it and watch a movie. So I definitely don't want to keep us too long. I just want to say, please take some time to forgive your mother. Forgive the matriarch in your life. If not for her, for yourself. Of course, everything that we do, we have to put us first. So it's really for you. It's really to bring peace into your journey. Okay, but also let your mother know that I forgive you and I love you. And I'm proud of you for actively working on yourself now. I'm proud of you for being a grandmother to the best of your ability. I'm proud of you for being a mother at this stage of my life to the best of your ability, because your parents are still growing just like you are. They're still learning just like we are. Absolutely. Facts. So yeah, but anyway, happy Mother's Day to the matriarchs. Happy Mother's Day to me. Happy Mother's Day to the spiritual girlies who tapped in. Happy Mother's Day to the women of the spiritual kings that tapped in as well into this live. Thank you guys so much. Again, click the like button, hit the subscribe button, share this. I know it's Mother's Day. It was pretty fast. I know. Normally I'm on here a little bit longer, but again, like I said, it is Mother's Day. I didn't want to keep you guys for too long. I appreciate you so much for being here. I'll be back on tomorrow, so catch me tomorrow. I love you guys. Thank you for your support. Be sure to visit naturalyoukosmetics.com today to grab you some things. Actually, I have a coupon code where you can get 15% off of all of the products that are in my shop today, because it is Mother's Day. Just use Mother's Day at checkout. I believe it's Mother's Day. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. It's Mother's Day 15. So Mother's Day, the number 15 in all caps at checkout, and you will get 15% off your entire order. Thank you so much, guys. Peace.